Yo, what's going on? Mike from Mike Talk Sports. The NBA just announced their schedule, and the NBA season tips off on Tuesday, October 24th, and it will be none other than the NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets, hosting the Los Angeles Lakers, their Western Conference foes. So in today's video, I will break down this matchup, and I will tell you guys why the Los Angeles Lakers will win this game. So first and foremost, I completely get what you guys are saying. The Denver Nuggets absolutely smacked the Los Angeles Lakers. They embarrassed them, they swept them. This isn't necessarily the case. Now, of course, it is a fact that the Denver Nuggets did not drop a game against the Los Angeles Lakers, which was very impressive in their incredible championship run. But make no mistake about it, guys, these games were very close, and the deciding factors for these games were a couple plays made by the Denver Nuggets and a couple mistakes made by the Los Angeles Lakers. None of these games were blowouts. Game 1 was decided by 6 points. Game 2 was decided by 5 points. Game 3 was extremely close until the last minute of the game where the Los Angeles Lakers completely gave up. So they ended up losing that game by 11 points. And then the last game, Game 4, was absolutely devastating for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James playing absolutely incredible, dropping 40 points in that game, but they ended up losing that game by 2. So we know from last year's series that this series is somewhat close between these two teams. What else? The Los Angeles Lakers got better in this offseason, and the Denver Nuggets got slightly worse in my opinion. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers are going to be seeing some internal improvement, mainly from two guys, and these two guys is, of course, Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. Really came into their own in the playoffs last year, and in my opinion, this year, they will parlay that really nice playoffs into a really nice regular season, and they will start to get more consistency out of those two guys. Again, Austin Reeves, he's also on Team USA, so you can argue that he's going to be a bit gassed going into this Game 1, but Austin Reeves is not going to be getting significant minutes on Team USA. So I would honestly make the argument that Austin Reeves, out of any player playing in this game, has the perfect balance between being fresh and ready to go and having a bit of more experience than the rest of the guys on the court, considering he's been playing basketball leading up to the season. One significant problem for the Los Angeles Lakers in this playoff series against the Denver Nuggets is they had no one to guard Nikola Jokic. They really liked the strategy of not having Anthony Davis guard him, rather have Anthony Davis help on him, and they really did not have anyone to guard Nikola Jokic, as they put Wendell Gabriel on him, who's absolutely tiny. So now in this game, they add Jackson Hayes, which will be really nice. He's so much bigger than Wendell Gabriel, so I think Jackson Hayes will be able to somewhat guard Nikola Jokic while Anthony Davis helps. The Lakers also added Gabe Vincent, which really will add to the spacing in the creation on the offensive end for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I completely get it. Gabe Vincent did not play well in the finals against the Nuggets for the Miami Heat, but he is on a new team, and again, he has a newfound confidence in his incredible postseason run. And then looking at the Denver Nuggets, they really don't have any notable additions, and they do have a pretty significant loss on their team, and that is, of course, Bruce Brown, their glue guy. A rare mix of a shooting guard, a small forward, and a power forward. A really do-it-all guy on offense and defense. Not only did he play really well all regular season for the Denver Nuggets, he played very well in the postseason, and he arguably had his best series against the Los Angeles Lakers. Against the Lakers, he averaged 12.3 points per game and 53% from the field. The second significant point why I think the Los Angeles Lakers will win this game is the motivation of LeBron James. Going into his 21st season, the motivation of LeBron James is still at an all-time high. He's going to be witnessing the team that absolutely embarrassed him, the team that just swept him in the Western Conference Finals, raise their championship banners. Not only that, but the Denver Nuggets will also get their championship rings on this night. That really is a punch and a slap in the face to LeBron James and company. So that extra motivation from being swept and seeing the Denver Nuggets Nuggets get their championship rings, absolutely will be there from LeBron James. Also, LeBron James, we know he's a guy who really cares about his legacy, and he does care about the perception that other people have about him. And the perception around LeBron James, let's be honest, is at an all-time low. He's old, and nobody thinks he's a top 5 basketball player in the world anymore, and he's absolutely out this season to prove that. He really wants to turn around the Los Angeles Lakers and get another championship with them, and one of the main catalysts of doing so is going to be winning this game 1. The Los Angeles Lakers under LeBron James are 0-5 in season openers. Yes, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers have never won a season opener, so that just adds to the motivation of LeBron James. Anthony Davis and LeBron James are two guys who were absolutely gassed by the time the Western Conference Finals came along, so them having fresh legs going into this game will be absolutely huge. And a guy who's going to be the second best player on the Denver Nuggets, I don't know if I can say that about him, and I'm of course talking about Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray will be coming off of international play with Team Canada. In my opinion, Team Canada is basically a shoo-in to play in the championship game. I think it will be Team Canada versus Team USA, and Jamal Murray is arguably the best, if not the second best player on Team Canada, so he will be getting a significant amount of minutes, and I really am not confident in his ability to come into this game 100% fresh. And then lastly, it's Nikola Jokic, the best player in this game. I still think Nikola Jokic will be the best player in this game, and I still think you can say the Denver Nuggets will be better than the Los Angeles Lakers this season as a whole. But in this game specifically, Nikola Jokic is very even-keeled. He's a guy who doesn't get too high. He's a guy who doesn't get too low. So the lack of motivation compared to LeBron James and Anthony Davis for Nikola Jokic in this game, in my opinion, will be evident. If I had to officially predict the score of this game, I think the Lakers win 109-106. I think this will be somewhat of a defensively struggle in the first, second, and third quarter, but by the time the fourth quarter comes around, these two heavyweights will be swinging haymakers. It'll be a tie game with about 10 seconds to go. LeBron James will drive, penetrate the defense, kick it out to Rui Hachimura on the wing, where Rui Hachimura will then hit the game-winning three-point shot. Thanks for listening to today's video. Let me know in the comment section below, do you agree with my take that the Los Angeles Lakers will beat the Denver Nuggets on opening night? If you guys enjoyed today's video, I really appreciate it. Smack that like and hit subscribe. Also, let me know in the comment section below if you guys would be interested in me streaming every single Los Angeles Lakers game in this season as a live stream watch along party. Again, thanks for listening, guys.